have next to me the one and only business young lady, Sharena. And as you know, I don't pre-interview my guests because I like to be as surprised as you're going to be surprised. So, but she is a business owner, and I know that women. And it's funny. I was just telling my producer a couple of things that happened to me, and I was going to have a drink with somebody, and they sent back a message which I didn't particularly like too much. But women, the reason I'm mentioning that is because women have a tough time out there because it always ends up one direction. And that direction is not normally in the direction you are trying to go in. So, Sharena, how are you?
I can't
You look lovely.
Another beautiful day. I'm just trying to
Isn't
keep
it?
up with you.
It is another beautiful day, isn't it?
One.
And you've got to live the day, as I say, enjoy the journey to the journey.
Oof.
And through the journey. Enjoy it, because that's part of living. And I always say, if I die right now, I've had the most beautiful life any woman could have. But that's not about me, Sharena, it's about you. So what kind of business? You were saying something about numbers. You said about N13 or something you said, I don't know. And I said, hang on a second, I don't know what you're talking about. You explain.
Not a problem.
So what exactly are you doing?
So yes, I own a company out here called 360 Check-In, right?
360 Check-In. I like
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
360 Check-In. That
Yes,
means
ma'am.
all the days of the year.
Come on, just
Yeah,
about.
come on.
Right,
Yeah, if
just
you miss
about,
it.
right. Our big thing is we're a new form of marketing for
Oh.
different type of companies, right? And what we do is we utilize photo booths, a brand new type of photo booth, right? And have you...
I know photo booths where you walk into them, these little fair places, and you kiss each other and love each other, make all these funny poses.
100%. That would be the old way of doing
Yes,
it, right?
yes.
So nowadays, we've took the game to a new level, and we do video photo booths, right?
Here we go. Video.
Yeah.
That's a video of the woman. So she walks into...
360.
So it's a 360, which means 360 angle.
Exactly.
Yeah, 360 angle, not days. Angle.
Boom.
And and you can do anything you want in there.
You can do anything you want. It's a small platform. You stand on it, and Ryan's done it before. And you're able to just capture the moment from every angle, right?
So you could actually go on this thing. Is it a round platform you
So
stand
yeah, it's
on?
just like a round circle, and then a camera spins around you.
Oh,
Yep.
and do you control that camera sitting down and it's on its own remote, or do you have to walk around with the camera?
So I have two different ones, right? So the automatic one, I push a button, it just starts spinning. I push another button, it stops, right?
Okay.
The second one, it goes with a push. It's all powerless, right? It does the exact same thing, but you push the arm, and it'll spin itself about
And it
1.5
starts spinning.
times. Yep.
So you've got one that can spin slowly around by itself, and one you push that can spin about 1.5 times around. So obviously the cost of each one is different.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's obviously the one that does 1.5 is less than the one that floats.
Yes. But honestly, I prefer the one where you just push it, because you never know what's going to happen with power in a situation, right?
No.
I can take this one on the strip. I can take it right in front of the Las Vegas sign. I can take it anywhere, and I don't have to worry about trying to plug it up, and it does the exact same thing, right?
So it's all portable.
Yes.
So you carry with you a stand.
So yes.
So does this stand spin around, or the person that's on this stand stays in the position they want to stay in?
100%.
They could follow the camera spinning around and make a fun thing of it.
Right, exactly. But the actual platform itself, you're right, it doesn't spin.
It doesn't spin, so you have to do your own movement.
Right.
And is it a big platform or a small one?
It's about 48 centimeters.
About 48 centimeters, whatever.
You're right. It's enough to fit about 4 of us on there.
Oh, but is it heavy or is it?
It's heavy. It's heavy.
So how do you? So you could take this. I'm just trying to find out if you can just walk up and down the strip,
Right.
not street, the strip, and put it down. But if you've got to carry it, it's going to be a little heavy.
So it has like a traveling case, so it rolls, right?
Oh.
So it rolls, and then I can set it down and open it up. But it'll take about 15 minutes to set it all the way up, right?
But then you can have lots of people if you set it
100%.
outside the Bellagio. Now, my second
Exactly.
question is, only because I know a little bit about this, a little bit of knowledge, my dear, is sometimes very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
The first thing out is you have to have a license.
You have to have different license and permits to do those type of activities, right? If I want to bring it on the strip, I can't run as fast as the people who are just out there like singing and things like
Yes.
that who do it without a permit, right? You
Yes.
have to have some type of licensing for
So
sure.
you have to have and that's why I was asking you, is it big, is it small, is it something you could just put down, spin around, take the money, but they're going to be after you anyway. But, if you do it illegal anyway, it's never going to work. I don't care how many times you try to do it, but if you don't do it the right way, it's not going to work anyway.
100%.
It won't. If you do it legally, it really does work. But I've done it both ways, only because I was filming something. It was such a short thing, I didn't need a permit.
I hear that.
Yeah, it was just one of those quick things. But so what made you think of this idea? Well, it's a brilliant idea.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I didn't come up with the actual platform, right?
No.
The platform is for sale. It's patented by a different company and everything. But it's the way I utilize the platform that's the big thing, right?
What was it sold for?
So it's been selling for events, right? Birthday parties, things of that sort. People are using it as the new trendy thing in events, right?
Okay, so they can get up on the stand and sing or do their speech or whatever they need to do, and they're a little higher than everybody else. They've got their own platform.
No, not in per se. So they use it for the exact same thing I use it for in terms of camera. So like when a person comes to an event, like say you're going to a gala, right?
Yes.
This, instead of doing like the normal, you stop, you take a picture, now you'll step on the photo booth, right? And you'll take a little video, and it shows a little more interaction. It shows the background, it shows everything. As soon as you step down, the person's able to download their video. They get a keepsake, and you get all the videos, right?
Yes.
It helps for content, because that's what the big thing is now, right? You need content, content, content.
Yes, Maria.
Look. So
Content.
It's huge right now, right?
Yes, it is.
Everyone's a social media influencer, so they're always looking for different ways.
Before, it used to be the people that kind of had talent are the people we thought had talent.
Come on there, yes.
Yes, the people we all thought had talent, had guts enough to go out there and perform.
Yes.
But now, because of all these self-service things you can do yourself, you can practice saying, oh, I didn't look too bad. And you put it up on the media. Nobody still knows really who you are, except they recognize your face.
Yes.
But they don't really, so you can still hide behind that curtain and not be out there.
Yes.
But also now your dream has come true, because now that you're like Ham and everybody else, you're out there.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, I know that there's a cost to this.
That it is. Right?
So what is the cost?
So right now we range from about $250 to $800 an hour, depending on the package, right?
Oh, hang on a second. This went sharp right to me, and I'm going left.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that you brought this out and you were charging like $15, $30.
Oh, per person?
Per person.
No, ma'am.
You don't do a per person thing.
No.
So this they rent. So if someone's got a wedding,
right,
they can rent this whole package from you.
Exactly.
And have it on the stand and everything.
But our big thing for us is we use it as a marketing tool. So when you come to different events, like we've seen here, right?
Yes.
Hardin, right?
Yes. Jardine.
Yeah, look, there we are. So their big thing is being the exposure, the organic advertising they get from this. Because this person here, they're gonna post a video because they look good, right?
Yeah.
But little do they know, they just made a commercial for them, right?
Yeah. So where do you get that from?
So they pay us to be there, right?
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
So they send us.
So how do you convince? I'm doing this for my own show. I'm thinking.
Right.
So how do you do that? How do you get hold of them?
So they actually got a hold of us from a different event.
Oh.
So they seen us doing the same thing for a party we did at Money Baby in the Virgin Hotel. Have you been there yet?
No.
Beautiful, beautiful space, great venue, and they were actually, they had us there for 2 months in a row. So at the second month, they called us there, and they were like, "Wow, this is a great addition to the nightclub scene. Who would have thought,
Yes.
And they loved the way that we presented ourselves and that we carried out the, the on-site commercials, right?
The on-site commercials. So how do they buy your equipment or they rent your equipment?
So they rent all of us. They rent everything.
So you as well. So you go with it.
Right.
So to set it up and put it up there. So this is a package deal.
It's a package
deal. So
deal.
do you have just one of these working, or do you have several of these working?
We have 3 of them at this point.
So you have 3 of them at this point that you can actually go. You go with it.
Yeah.
And
most
set
of the
it
time,
up.
most of the events.
Well, because they wouldn't know how to set it up or do it anyway.
Right.
If they were anything like, well, no, I may be exceptional. I'll find a way. But so you go there, set it all up for them, and then anybody can come in and have this done.
And it's free of charge for them because we're already paid for.
We're already paid for.
Right.
So this is something that a wedding, a engagement, a function, a
Yes.
singing. I mean, if you've got a
Festivals.
festival,
Yes.
or if you're singing in a nightclub or something, you can have it there when all the people come in.
100%.
And so the actual event manager can hire you. Also, if it's a bar, they could hire. If they're going to have a big singer coming in, you could be. So what's
An added addition.
An added addition that they'll have there. What's the least amount that you can have you for?
$250 an hour.
$250 an hour. So so you have a 2-hour minimum.
Exactly.
I figured that.
But she caught us.
Yeah,
she caught us.
I got you.
2 hours.
We're not going to go for it.
Right. We can't go less than 2 hours.
Well, no, because if you go there for, it's not going
we
to
have
work.
to make it worth everyone's time, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So especially yours. How many people need to run this thing and put it together?
1 or 2 people.
Only one. But you could do it by yourself.
I could do it by myself depending on how big the crowd is, right?
Oh.
But to work smoothly, we tend to have 2 people working different stations, right? Because we also give you your video immediately too, right? So after you're done doing the actual, right?
So you can actually give the person that just had their video done
as soon as they step down
for free for them.
Right.
Now, what if they wanted to have a venue and you wanted to charge each person that comes in there? Could you actually go to a bar, go to a place on your own?
Yes.
They haven't invited. They're not paying for you, but you can go there, bring all your stuff. Now, what would you charge that person? Each person that came in and had a video done, or do you not do that?
So we've done that before. We try not to, but we have done it before, right?
Yeah.
So we've done $10 a spin or $25 for unlimited videos, which turns out to be about 4 to 5 videos maximum, right?
Yes. So you can do 4 to 5 videos
in about a minute or 2.
I was going to say about a minute or 2.
Yeah.
A minute is an awful long time when you're filming. It's really quite funny.
It is.
Because you think of a minute as a minute, and it's like when you're doing a commercial or something and you're talking, for 30 seconds, half a minute. It's a long time. But
I agree.
But so you could make quite a lot of money in that particular.
100%.
Yes, you could make it 100%. So now let's ask the dreaded question. How are you doing? Are you making money yet?
Yes. Thankfully, so much. So far, we're profitable. I think it's because of the people we've been meeting, right, and the exposure we've been getting, and the way that people react when they do it, right. It's one thing to talk about it, but to see it is something different, right. To get on and see your own video and to just experience it, right? They're like, oh my gosh, at my next event, I want this. I want everyone to feel like this, Yes.
So for their guests and for their people.
Their guests and
so they can go
right?
And it doesn't cost anything for the guest.
Right, because we're already paid for it.
Yes,
right?
you're already paid whether it's the 500 or the or however. Because you said it was more expensive as well.
It does, depending on the package. It goes up to $800 an hour.
Does 800? So it depends on what quality you want, or
not quality.
Not the probably the shortness of it.
No. So in the sense of what additions do you want on it, right?
Oh.
So do you want special overlay? Do you have sponsors that are coming to the event? Like we've had Caesars on here. We've had MGM on there already, So
you've got pretty big names coming out here.
We've got pretty big names so far.
So you're doing very well. And how many people are in your company?
So right now we're only at 5.
You have 5. There's only 5 of you.
Only 5.
And each one of you, are you a part of the company? Are you a part of the company, or do they employ you?
So I own the company, right? So I own the company.
I love it because she's a woman and she owns the company.
Thank you.
So you must be very proud of yourself.
It's kicking in. It's kicking in.
You better be more excited than that. I think this is more than kicking in, actually. It's pretty cool.
It's kicking in.
So what made you come up with this idea?
It just kind of hit me all of a sudden. I would have never expected this, right? This is not where I was going, I don't think, but who would have thought I'd be in the photo booth business,
Do
right?
you know Steve Sebo?
I don't. The name doesn't ring a bell.
He used to be my producer, and he has one of these photo booth things.
Come on.
Yes, he does, but it's not this company, obviously.
Otherwise
No. Duh. He has one, and he has it out. He puts his out. I don't know exactly. It's nothing like this. But he has his outside events. He'll come up and he'll put it up for the outside event.
Yes.
People come along but I don't think it's anything that spins around or goes around. I think it's just standing there and they take photographs
and those are super cool too. And everyone's been going crazy for them too, because everyone loves the idea of the old photo booth where you can get in and take the pictures and it shoots out the strip. Right. everyone loves that, and people are getting more comfortable with seeing themselves, and they love the little boost of confidence.
Yeah. You can do anything you like, and then you can make a total fool of yourself.
Yes.
Oh, you can be glamorous.
And it's so understandable, right?
Yes, yes. And everybody likes something.
Everyone.
And especially now, because there's all the selfie things and all this stuff. So how can anybody get hold of you and reach you?
Yeah, so they can reach us on any of our social media platforms. 360 Check-In on everything. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And also our email is going to be outreach@360checkin.com.
Okay,
That's
wonderful.
how they can get in contact
So that's.
with us.
Are you proud of yourself of what you've done?
I am proud.
You should be proud. How long have you had the business?
We're a little over 6 months now.
6 months, and look how far she's got.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that's fabulous.
To
That's
the moon,
wonderful.
to the moon.
Yeah, to the moon. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's our last guest for today, and
Thank you
I'm
so
going to
much for
come back
having me.
on again. Actually, I've got a little bit of news for everybody out there. But
Uh-oh.
it is all. How does she know it's all? But thank you for coming on, and I wish you all the best. And a woman really can make it in this world on anything. I mean, this men have mostly done this, but now we've got women doing it, and
I appreciate that.
absolutely,
Thank you so much.
yeah,
It's a pleasure.
it is.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. A pleasure to have you on the show. Take care. Vegas Live with Ninon. I'll be right back.